to another video. In this video I'm going to be making more of my game. I sadly do not have the list beside me of things I was going to add, but I do have an idea of one or two things I want to add in this video. I'm going to add in the mace people were telling me about, so it, the one that's on like a chain, so when you move your arm it actually swings along with you. I'm going to make the goblins animation so they're not just walking in the T-pose type thing, and we'll see how it goes from there. So I'm just trying to make sure, okay, just making sure everything is set up. Let me know if my voice is out of sync or anything, and I'll fix it. I'm gonna try do another stream right after this. The second this is done, I'm gonna try play Gary's mod with subscribers. So if you guys want to be there, make sure you don't forget. I'll try to do it right after this. Okay. So how you doing, Sharky? Welcome to the stream, buddy. So I've added a few things from the last episode. I'm at the mall right now. I can't hear you. How you doing, Kelly LSP or LPS? Welcome to the stream. I'm actually going to move my webcam down to the bottom, and I'm going to make this full screen. So I'm going to show you guys what I've added in not the last video, but as you can see now, I have lightning in my hand. The lightning isn't really working the best, like as you can see here. Like that's what the lightning looks like. It doesn't look the best when it's wrapped around a ball, but we can fix it. I've added in the ability to have lightning as a stream, and then the lightning as a trap. And now I've also added, see the way now your weapon is actually a dagger now. You don't start off with a sword anymore. You actually have to go in and buy the sword, or you can buy an axe. So I've added in quite a bit, but not much to where you guys don't really know what is going on. So how you doing, Mr. Turtle? And okay, I'll turn this off just to show you guys what the lightning looks like when you use it. So see, it's pitch black. This is the way the game is meant to be played, but I haven't added light yet to the lightning. So when you shoot the lightning, you can see kind of where you're going, or you can use these, and that can kind of make like an area effect, or you can just use this and kind of see where you're going. Okay, okay. So now the goblin should be right in front of me, I hope. Yeah, there we go. See, it's pitch black. Like I will end up making it where the lightning you're holding in your hand actually gives off light. So if you guys enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up. Am I jealous of you getting a pepperoni pretzel? I didn't even know that was a thing, but sure. Let me add in, where's my fire? Okay, I want to grab this, so copy component, put that into lightning, paste component as new, and then make the light white. So now when you use lightning, you can actually see a bit because of the lightning in your hand. I might make it a little bit less range. Shit, I wasn't even looking there. See, the lightning and all don't do anything yet. I haven't made it where they actually hurt the goblins yet. Okay. So, the first thing I'm going to add is, how you doing? Yeah, Kelly LPS, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. I actually don't have the thing set up on this where if you subscribe you see your name appears, sadly. I need to end up adding that. But I do have the subscriber counter, which is there on the screen, but it's not show. Okay, there we go. Took a while there for it to show up. Okay. Fuck, I clicked some shit and it closed out of the stream. Flan, what are you doing? Okay, I'm back. I have no idea what happened there, but now I'm not seeing any comments, which is great. I'm seeing no one's comment. Okay, everyone's comments is back. I have no idea what happened there. Sorry about that, guys. So now I'm actually gonna go and make the weapon, the mace or whatever people are talking about. So this is gonna be a bitch to do because I want to make it, but it not have a load of verts. So right now that is 482 verts. That's nearly as many as my level. So let me do 16 and do 8. How many? That's 114. That'll do, because you're only going to have one of them in the game. And as well, if I do this and then smooth it, it looks a little bit better. So it doesn't look too bad. Also, thank you guys for the thumbs ups. So I'm gonna add in a cone. I'm actually real happy that that's a thing. I thought I'd have to end up making my own. So now I can go up here, scale it down, and I just need to put 4 or 5 of these around the weapon. Shit, didn't mean to do that. My bad. Also, let me just go 7, 3. I always get them mixed up. That, and then nope, and then box. Also, this was meant to be active. Okay, for some reason it's not doing it. I wanted to select half of it. There we go. And delete faces. Also, hope you guys are having a good Mother's Day. Okay, so now I go in here and go all, add a modifier of mirror, wherever the fuck that is. I can never find it. Mirror on this and clipping. So now it like merges itself together. Okay, well, 480 verts, that's a lot of verts. It's a lot, but I normally come across a what's it called when I'm doing, what am I pressing? I was making a thing there not so long ago, and it was like 400, it was like 200 and something thousand. I was like, ooh, that's a lot. See, now I need to turn off clipping, so it doesn't end up fucking it up. Rotate it. So now this way, when I do it like this, I only need to do half the amount, and the game will do the rest for me. So we have 3, let's add maybe 1 here. So duplicate, here, rotate, rotate. Also, for the people who weren't here earlier, I am going to be doing Gary's mod right after this video. So if you want to be here and play Gary's mod, just join in the next stream after this one. What did I click there? Okay, so now I need to press L. Yeah, there we go. Move this a little bit more away. And now rotate it. And move it just a tad back. And now let me just go L, no, L, and then Shift L, no, Control L, no. Okay, looks like I'm doing them separately. So bring this down and then just rotate it a small bit. About there. Now a small little bit back. Why does that keep on happening? Fuck's sake, Flan. Sorry about this. I do know people do not find these parts the most enjoyable. Okay, and now let me just go L, duplicate, about here, rotate. You want a few of them around it. So this is going to be a lot of verts, to be honest. Okay, and now maybe 1 more just here, just so kind of, if it does spin around, you see that the other side is not just bald. Okay, let me read the comments there. What are you making? I'm making the mace that people were talking about, like the mace on a chain. So that's what it's gonna look like. I might add just 1 here because it looks a little bit plain. So here, duplicate, here, rotate a little bit more. Come on, point it up a little bit, and now just move it out just a small bit. Here. Maybe actually rotate it down just a small little bit more. And that looks okay, I guess. Like it's gonna be moving, and also, how many verts is that altogether? That is 543 verts. Also, I do see now that here this one is not actually in the ball. So let me rotate it down a small bit and just move it a slight little bit back. All the rest look fine. So now, it's gonna be upside down, and then the chains are gonna be connected to it, and then I'm gonna need a handle for it. So I could just make a handle in Unity. It's all it's gonna be is a cylinder. Okay, so let me save as chain mace, I guess. Chain mace. I'll save that onto my tablet files. I'll also make a FBX of it. Then go into Unity. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up just a small little bit right here. So let me just go create. Fuck. I don't know what I clicked there, but I didn't want it. Create empty. Gonna call this torch holder. I know I spelled it wrong, but fuck it. Torch, whatever that is. It's the new version of torch. So now I'm just gonna grab all these torches and just throw them into it because they're taking up way too much space in the hierarchy. So torch holder, and now that should be fine. There we go. So now I can actually see what I'm doing now. So now let me just go import new asset. Let me go tablet files, FBX, and now let me actually turn on my light, so directional light, so I can see what I'm doing. Where did I go? Chain mace. Here we go. So actually delete. Where's player? Player F. Chain mace. So that's what's gonna look like in the game. Let's give it a mesh collider, along with a rigid body, just to see what happens. So rigid body, and let's press play. Hey, you doing? Exposed. What's correct, buddy? So as you see, it went right through the floor. So we actually have to make it convex, which I didn't really want to do, but I guess we have to. So now it falls, and it'll kind of roll, but at the same time, yeah, see the little stubs stop it, which is good. So let's make it about what size we roughly kind of want it to be in the game. So, yeah, that looks good, I guess. That looks pretty good. So now let's make a handle for it. So, create 3D object, cylinder, scale that down, make it a lot longer. Now let's just put this beside it. Let's see roughly its size. So let's press play and see how big it is compared to it. Yeah, that looks okay. Maybe a little bit thinner though, to be honest. So cylinder here, make it a little bit thinner here, a little bit thinner here, small little bit thinner, because you want this handle is gonna be like very, very small. Yeah, that looks okay. And now this is going to be the hard part. Connecting the chain and the ball. Okay. So now let me go chains and scale these a lot down. Turn it down a bit. Let me see how big they are compared. Now we want these to be roughly the same size as the handle, but not too much smaller. So okay, about here. It says it's going exposed. Hope you're having a good day, buddy. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Just as if you want to play Gary's mod later, I will be playing Gary's mod right after this stream. Okay, so that's kind of what we wanted to do, but the handle, see, it's gonna be hard to explain. So let me put the chains into the cylinder, and now move these over a bit, move it up, and then rotate them upside down. So you want the bottom one to be stuck to the handle, but at the same time have the other ones freely able to move. Okay, maybe a small little bit down. And now if I press play, they're just gonna drop from gravity. Yeah. So that's pretty much what we wanted to do, but now have the ball attached to the last chain. So now we need to get the ball, drag the ball in under the chain. Now we need to put the ball perfectly on top of the chain. Why is it looking a bit stretched as fuck? I do not know why it went a bit all wobbly there. It's a bit weird, to be honest. Let me go over here. Right there. That should work. A little bit more. And there. That looks well as far as I can see. Like I am gonna have to change from time to time, but just it looks good. Okay. So if I put this in under the chains, you see it gets all distorted and whatnot, and we really do not want that. Okay, so how do I need to make this back to its original size, so no scale. Actually give it a scale of 1. And it becomes non-existent. Fucking hell, that is minuscule. I do not know why the and Unity fucking crashed. Which means I'm gonna have to do all that again. Fucking yay. Love Unity. That was fun. How you doing, Wamps? How you doing, Beef? We have people here now that I can talk to. Welcome, guys. Hope you're having a good day. Just so you know, after this, I will be playing Gary's mod as a separate video. So this is only going to be like an hour and a half, 2 hours long, and then this project was last opened up for a different setup. Quit. Almost fecked up my entire project right there. If I press continue, I need to go Unity, editor, Unity. I have 2 different Unities on this, and I would have opened it up on the wrong one. Says it, but thank you guys very much for the thumbs up there when you just joined in. How you doing, Awesome Ninja? Again, if you have Gary's mod on PC, I will be playing Gary's mod right after this as a separate, or as another video, another live stream for you guys. So you get 2 today. So, just for you guys' knowledge. So now I'm actually going to have to create this empty again, the torch holder, so... yeah, I spelled it the exact same way, again, wrong. But, screw it, just for the... I can rename it down the line. No, don't put the player in it. Okay, so drag that in here. And now I need to go to my player, wherever he is, player. Okay, so the chain mace is still in it, so this is good. Okay, so now we need to go rigid body, mesh collider, convex, and scale it down about there. Now we need to bring in a cylinder. For the time being, I'm just going to leave it the same size. I will scale it down later. Actually, you know what? I'll just do it now because it'll probably end up fucking with shit down the line if I don't. Okay. I'm away tomorrow for 5 days, so I'm so excited. Where are you going? But I haven't been talking to my boyfriend in like 6-7 hours. I don't know what's up with him though. How are you doing, Flan? I'm doing pretty good. How you doing, JD Minecrafter? Also, if you guys do enjoy this, please give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. Just so you know, JD Minecrafter, I'm gonna be playing some Gary's mod after this. If you want to pop in, I don't know if you guys have it or not, but I'm just throwing the offer out there for people who might. Okay, so let me just scale this a small little bit more and save. I'm not I'm not doing this a third time. Okay, so now let me move this over to the what's it called? The chain. The problem is working in 3D space, you don't really know where it is, so you're gonna have to constantly keep moving around and getting it there. So okay, that's where I wanted to be. Also, the chain might want to be a little bit bigger. Push it back a small bit, and this cylinder might want to be a small little bit skinnier and a little bit longer. Okay. So now if I press play, the chain should hopefully fall down. No, okay, I haven't put the chains upside down yet. Okay, so rotate 180. So okay, over here minus 180. There we go. That's good, Flan. I'm at my dad's house, so I can play Gary's mod. Sorry, man. Okay, for some reason the chains aren't falling. Okay, chains into cylinder. And when I press play, they should fall. Like, they should just fall straight down. Let me hit them there. Okay, there we go. For some reason they were perfectly standing right up, so they wouldn't fall. Okay, so now let me just save this again. I'm not doing this all over again, because I literally just done this and Unity crashed. So okay, so now we have the ball. Let's put the ball on top of the mace. If you guys have any ideas for things I should add, let me know. I'm putting in someone's idea right now. This was someone asked me to throw in a mace ball on a chain, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So now let's see if this works. Okay, that didn't work the way I thought. Okay, so let me go chain, cylinder, 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 and then chain. Now this one should be put under that chain. Hopefully this chain is that one. Yeah, there we go. So now it should be connected to it. Okay, why did it stretch like that? I don't fucking know. Okay, let me take that out for a sec. Cylinder, chain. Okay, let me put it on part of the cylinder. Now let me play. I don't know why it stretched like that. That was weird. Okay, it's definitely not attached to it. Well, it thinks it is, but it's not. Okay. Connected to chain. If it's connected to the chain, though, it should work. But as you see here, it's not. Okay, give me a second here. I wonder how long it took to make bread of the wall. Yeah, I know. Flan, you could try and add a shield. I was actually thinking about that, adding a shield instead of having a weapon. How you doing, Rogue? What's the crack, buddy? Stretchy. So now, let me make a part of the chain. See, it's connected, but it's getting all deformed. Okay, I could add this, and then add I think it was a hinge joint, and then the rigid body you want it to connect to is here. So here, and that should work. It's connected, but it's not at the same time. Okay, anchor, just 0, 0, 0. Okay, let me press play. Okay, that looks better. And now if I grab the cylinder and rotate it, like it's going to be in your hand, and then just start like moving it, just saying if it's part of your weapon. Yeah, that works. I don't know if how well you guys can see it, but it looks like it's working right there. Like there is a bald patch or whatever on the back of the weapon, but like keep in mind, like I don't really give a fuck. that works really well. So now let me name that chained mace. And now save this because I'm not doing that again. Flan, what the objective in this game? To survive as long as possible. The link is in the description if you want to go and download it, but you won't have any of these new features because I still haven't updated it, sadly. So now let's add in where you can buy this now. So what script is that? Axe sword. Okay, so it's in the upgrade shop. So let's go and edit. Okay. So thank you very much, whoever suggested this. I'm actually going to turn my mic, or not my mic, my webcam down just a tad so you can actually, it's not cutting me off at the chin. Okay. So now I need to add in, two objects, I'm pretty sure. So right here I need to go axe, copy, paste, but now this is going to be called chained mace. Chained mace. And I need to go here and go chained mace cost. Chained fucking, oh my, just do that. A lot easier. Chained mace cost. And now I need to go in here and go chained mace is unactive, and in here I need to go chain mace. I don't think I've done a chained mace cost. Chain mace cost is equal to unlock Okay, I haven't done this yet. Okay, so unlock sword. Fuck. Unlock sword. And now I need to go down here and get chained mace. Unlock chained mace. Now just copy this. Bring that down here to chained mace. So now on that it should be that and then that, and then I need to go buy. See, the problem is with doing this, I need to constantly change it. So chained mace. What is your goal for 2017? I have no idea. Also, thank you very much for the thumbs ups, guys, and the dislike. Can the Elgato HD60 record the PS3 and the 360? I have no idea. Okay, so now in here, I need to do, this is false. I need to go, this mouse is not long enough. Chained mace. I'm pretty sure that's a capital M. Chained mace, set true. Now I need to go in here to this and make that false, and in here make that false. So false and here. My goal is pretty much to get 5,000 at the end of the year, but I have no idea if that is ever going to happen. So, how you doing, Bearded? Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. How you been doing? So now we should see 2 more things appear up here, or 3 I think, actually. So there we go, now we can add in the chained mace. So, where's chained mace? Here we go. So now I need to put this in my character's hand. And as you can see right there, the 2 of them didn't move together. And it is huge. So, we need to scale it down a good bit. Bring it up so it'll actually fit into my player's hand. About here. And move it over a small bit. See, I can't really tell, to be honest, because there's just so much crap. I didn't even mean to click that. There's so much crap on the screen. So now move it back. And now move it forward just a small bit. And now move it into his hand. Okay, that kind of works, I guess. Not really. Forward a little bit. And now just back the smallest. Okay, so now I'll be back later walking credit area. Okay, good man, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Hope you're having a good day, man. If you have Gary's mod, I'm going to be playing that later with subscribers if you want to pop in. Okay, so this actually needs to be inside that. So is it still going to work if I do that? No. Okay, okay, how do I do this now then? The only way I can do this is if I make both of them. So I'm gonna have to go chained mace and then chained mace 2. So now I'm just gonna have to go in and copy everything and just make a second version of it. And then just add a 2 at the end of it. That should be fine. In here though is where it's gonna be a bitch. Okay, so in here, copy, paste, and now add a 2. In here, I'm gonna have to copy, I'm gonna have to paste, and put a 2 at the end. And in here, just copy, paste, and put a 2 at the end. So that now should hopefully work. Okay, so let's give it a second to update the script. Okay, so game manager. So as you can see, it's looking for each part. So then we put that in here, and then we put that in here. So then we press play. Hopefully it doesn't stretch and do any. Okay, it's disappeared because it is now put into the script. So we need now to make a new button. So let's go into canvas. No, where's the other canvas? Shop menu. Here we go. So now we need to go axe info. Pretty much just duplicate it. Probably move these up a tad. And now grab you. And now just move them all down. There we go. Now go into this, and this is just going to be called chained. Spelled that wrong completely, but fuck it. And then this is going to be called chained info. Chained info. There we go. So now we go in here, click here, and we go shop, upgrade shop, and buy chained mace. And also we need to go into here and text and unlock mace. There we go. So now when we play the game, we should be able to click shop, buy the mace. Okay, we definitely bought it. Okay, so now we need to parent both of these to my player. So I don't know how this is gonna work. Hand. Okay, so chained hand and chain hand. So now let me press play. Most likely this isn't gonna work. Okay, there we go. And when you attack, kinda goes all over the place, but it's the fact it works anyway. It just breaks. It's still cool that it's in the game and it works, but kind of just goes all over the shop. Okay, so how we're gonna counteract that is turn off its collision on the ball, and hopefully that should just fix it. So let's see. Okay, let me turn off the collision on the pole. Let's see if that works it. If that works it, that fixes it. Kind of. It's not as bad. What do you guys think? Well, obviously it's like freaking out and whatnot, but like it doesn't completely. It is kind of broken. But screw it. Let me actually just turn back on the collision of both of them things. There we go. Let me close out the hand. And now we're just going to make the animation for the, what's it called? The goblins slightly better. If you guys don't mind watching that. So now actually, first let me see if we can use that mace and if it actually hurts the enemies. So let me see. I don't know why this isn't working. Or I don't know why I couldn't click this. Okay. How's everybody doing? Because we have comments put, or like we have people watching, but there's no comments going on. Okay, so this is working fine. We can swap between them without it messing up on you. Also, where's the script here? I'm noticing here. Why is this called chain? Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, like it hits off collision and whatnot. So World War III, boy. Okay. So now I'm going to make the goblins actually walk a bit better. Instead of them looking so bad. Okay. So, animation. Hey, you doing, TMX? Welcome to stream, buddy. If you have Gary's mod, I'm going to be playing that after this. So, that's their legs walking. Okay. So let me actually animate their arms. Okay. Rotate. Oh god, no. Nope. Arm. Here we go. Why isn't this working? It's weird. I have no idea why this is going all weird. It should just bend from the point and not like halfway through it. See, I can't even see what I'm clicking because the screen cuts off the best half of it. Okay, here we go. Okay, hand. See, it's stretching it instead of just rotating it. Okay, arm. All I wanted to do is just like back and forward, so it kind of looks like he's running. So, arm. Yep, that looks about right. You're highlighting the bat. Now for some reason it's picking the bat. I have no idea why. I thought it was that as well, but see, this is the way it's meant to do it. I don't know why I wasn't doing that there with the other arm. See, look at this. This arm is broken right now. Look at the elbow. Okay, let me just backspace all this. I don't know why I was doing that. I wasn't highlighting the elbow or the bat. So if I just grab the arm, like I did with the other one, and then see. Maybe it's because the bat is in his hand. I don't know. Goblin Club. Let me delete that. And now arm. Yeah, okay. For some reason it was with the bat in his arm, it wouldn't work. So I guess I'll just put the bat back in once the animation is done, I guess. So arm. Rotate down. Other arm. Rotate down. There we go. And now here, we kind of want one arm to just be moved out. And then the other arm to be moved back. Nope, not like that. This arm to just be moved back. It's not going to be the most best looking animation, but feck it. It'll be better than what we had. And then why did the arm do that? Okay, wait, let me play this. Okay, so here one arm's backwards, one arm's forward. On this one, both arms are forward. Okay. Nope, wrong one. This one's backwards. And this one's forward. This one's backwards. Move it a small little bit this way. Forward. Okay, so now let me just press play and see how well it works. Okay, one of them it breaks. Nope, wrong arm. Sorry about my family, by the way. Okay, I ended up moving something I shouldn't have here. Or here, I don't know. Okay, let me slow it down so I can actually see what goes wrong. See, he moves his arm in at which part? Okay, I need to see. Okay, so it's right here. Here he moves his arm in. So now let me press play again. Okay, it looks weird. Like, what the hell? Why does his arm go through him at one point? Like, swear to God, I'm gonna have to do all of it again now. Okay, now here. See, again, it does it again. I have no idea why it's doing that. Let me press play here real quick. I'm gonna fucking kill my family.
What's this on? Yeah, what is this?
Okay, so now let me play it and see how well it works. Okay, it still looks really weird. So
What is this for? I don't know what this is for, look at it.
I have no idea what is happening. Okay, so now press play.
Okay, what is it for?
See, why is that arm going all broken like? Okay, screw it. We won't do anything with animations today. I might do that in my spare time when when I'm not trying to rush it and I actually know which way to kind of do it and mess around with. Do you guys have anything you want me to add? Okay. Okay.
I don't know. What are we going into, Doctor? What do we... This, is it?
Okay, I think this is working decent. Just pick fire. Boom. We have fire. So we'll put this up where you guys can get it. Probably after this video, depending on how many people are actually here and if they want me to or not. Alright, Beef, no bother, buddy. Actually, yeah, I know what I'll add. I'll add in where you can swap out. Like if you don't want lightning, you can swap to fire, or you can swap to like something else. So okay, so let me go into the script where it is. It's not in this one, it's in this one. So I already was starting to do it in college. So how I would do it? Okay, I'm gonna get it working first.
Just let me see, Doctor. What did you go on the last one? And we had to try and type out then.
Okay, so button UI button
Is this it?
game manager power and set lightning. I just want to see if this works first. Okay, so we have fire. Boom, we have lightning. Okay. And then do we shoot lightning? Yeah. Okay. So that works. I'll have to make a new canvas. New canvas. Get that out here. Get that button in here. Okay. So I'm gonna make 4 or 3 more buttons. This one's gonna be fire, set water, and set wind. Just to see if we can get it to work first. Okay, so here, I don't know what powers these are gonna give you because I haven't titled them, but just want to see if it works. So lightning, fire, lightning, water, wind.
Hold on now.
Okay, so it does work. So now I need to put in this, a button that swaps your spells. So so let me click this and go canvas, so that just to clean it up a little bit.
Hold on.
So in here, let me go button, UI button, change spell, change magic power. Okay, change magic power. And this button's gonna be just here, a little bit smaller. There. It's gonna be underneath souls. And then this is gonna open a game object. So canvas, or change spells menu. So change spells menu. Make it all one word. And now copy, paste, and then close. Change spell menu. And okay, so false. On start or on awake, you want this to be false. Open, change, and then the other one's just going to be close, change. And now close, change. And in here, I'm gonna have to just get rid of this. Get rid of this. Go up here. Copy. That's gonna be, now I need to put close. And here, gonna be true. Also, actually, I don't think I need a close. So, this is actually just gonna be this. There we go. Okay. So let's see if we can get this to work. Okay, so here, game manager, and power spawner, and then open change. And we need to go into game manager and tell it what open change is. So change menu, and then we're going to need another one that closes it. So so in here, just go duplicate, and then have this. Don't know. Wait a minute. Okay, that button should not be in that. Same with hey, doing midget. If you've Gary's mod, man, I'm gonna be playing that later. If you want to pop in. Okay, so let me go game object. Minimize. Let me put in canvas in here and close in here. And now this one is gonna have power and close change. So I think this might need to be like over here. No, over here. And now we need to go here and turn on U to see if it works. Okay, so let's see if this works. Welcome back, Weber. Okay, so here, this button to change spells, and nothing happens. Okay, so I don't know why nothing happened there. Where's that button? Where's this button right here? Okay, let me go to that button. Okay, so move this up. This is on close. This should be open. So close change just to be open change. Open. Where's open? Open change, and this is close. Okay, so now let's see if it works. How much later? About 40 minutes or so. Okay, so now this opens. If I close that, that stays, sadly. Okay, and then close that. Okay, so now I want to make it that when I click here, these disappear, so you can't see these anymore. And then I want to make it that when if you close out of this, this also goes as well. So okay, so close menu. So it's close menu, and Um, close menu, and I can hop on. Yeah, you wanna hop on? Sorted. We already have you. Grand. If you have Discord, can you ask King? Because I tried to text him there, but there was no response. And then just menu. Leave that as menu for a minute. And now down here, I need to go change this. So in this menu should be false, and in here hey, doing Natsu? Are you streaming it or just playing? I'm gonna be streaming it. I'm gonna be playing it. After this, I'm gonna have to set up another stream, which is gonna take me about 4 minutes. If you guys want to go and get something, I do not mind. Also, if you guys enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. I changed something there. Okay, I changed that. Okay, so let's do this. How you doing, Natsu, as well, buddy? If you guys enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. I can ask my buddy if he wants to pop on. Yeah, go ahead. So now I really don't know how well this is gonna work because I just kind of winged it right there. So so now you kind of want this in close. So let me see if that works right away. So here and then open. Okay, so that didn't work. That didn't work. Okay, we have this. Okay, we want the shop menu in one of these. I don't know which one it is. Okay, there we go. And then you can change your spells here. Sorted. Now one thing we just need to do real quick is go into here. No, and here, and take out you and put you in this one. And also click you and go scale with screen size, and now just play it. So now when I go here, by this, you have the ability to swap your spells. And when you close, brings you back here, and it closes down the existing one, and then you can just close it through there. Does that look okay? That's not too confusing by the looks of it. Close, and then you can still buy your spells here. Also, the wind does pretty cool effects. I actually got the wind to finally work. King needs to make it easier for us to contact him for Gmod and things. He has the Discord. Okay, where's this wind trap? Okay, for some reason the wind trap just kind of phases through the world. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, so let me go into here and just scale up all these a little bit. Okay, and now grab these and move them. Nope, not move them that way. Move them into the middle, and then move them down. And then just get rid of the one at the end of this. Okay, so this makes it lightning. So lightning. This one does fire. And this one is water. Mouse, what are you doing? And this one is water. Wait, this one's wind. Okay, I was like, I just made one water. Wind. Okay. I know he has a Discord, but he doesn't respond or read anything. I know. Okay, so I'll do this for another few minutes. How long have I been doing it for? An hour and 5 minutes. I'll do it for like another 10-15 minutes or so, and then I'll pop on Gary's mod. Okay, so now I just need to copy all the words here and put them into the text on here. So lightning, fire, I will go in and change all these buttons so they actually look more like better, so they're not just white. But for the time being, they'll do the job. And paste. Okay. So now when you play the game, you can go
Give it to me and I'll tell you then.
button, fire, lightning, water, and wind. And then close, close. There. And now all the attacks should work dependent on what spell you have. See, the wind actually pushes things. This is pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool anyway. So now, what was I gonna say? Okay, so we've added ability for you to change it. So now let's do it. You can only swap to them if you have a certain amount of souls. Okay. So we need if souls is greater than. So we should have a script saying if souls is greater than. Okay, let me close that. Let me close that. Let me close this. Close that. Close this. My back. Health upgrade shop. Okay. Power selector. It's not power selector. It's power attack. I'm pretty sure. Where's power attack? Spell attack. That's a lot of code. Wait, which one is it? It is power attack, I'm pretty sure. Power attack, spell attack, power attack, same thing. Okay. Okay, I have it set as if mana bar instead of if souls. Whoa. Where do I... See, I can't remember where I've put it. Where's the script where you need souls to buy things? Like, this is confusing the shit out of me. Player. Where's player? Let me close this. Player. Might not be playing. I'm feeling quite sick. Alright, man. No bother. If you do feel better, you can pop on. I do not mind. It just hit me now. It's fine, man. I have no idea where the fuck this is. Like, it should be on Game Manager if my brain is right. Like, there should be spells or souls. Here we go. It's in the upgrade shop. Okay. So, okay, this is gonna be a bitch to do, because I need to get data from one script into the other. So, we're gonna have to go upgrade shop and spell. Okay. So, how am I gonna do this? Okay. I need to go in here and just grab a UI text. So, copy, here, paste, boom. Call it souls. Souls. It's not really gonna work that way. It will. If I do this. And now just boom. And call this one souls. Souls, and this one is soul text. Soul text. Now we need to go in here and go copy this. So on update, just plop this in here. So on update, soul text dot text, which is probably going to give me an error or two, is equal to souls dot int. I'm pretty sure that should be the other way around. Int should be the same as souls. Okay, you know what? I can save myself a lot of hassle here, and just do function add souls, and then souls okay, I want to get what souls are in here. So where's souls here? Where's souls? Why do I not have a souls num? I haven't been streaming too long, Brian. I've only been streaming an hour, so I am going to be playing Gary's mod. If you want to pop in and dick around, I do not mind. Also, hope you guys are having a good Mother's Day. Or hope your mothers are having a good Mother's Day. See, in here it says souls is 0. How do I do this? See, I know how to do it, but I don't know how to do it backwards. Okay, I know how to do it. In here, I just go I won't be able to, lad. Would like to though. It's fine, man. I'm trying to think here. How do I do it? I have no idea. My brain is just not cooperating right now. See, I know what I need to do, but I don't know how to do it, if you get me. Like, I just need to make it where this script here, no, not this script, this script here gets the soul, or this script here gets the souls from here, and then if the souls are greater than 100 or whatever, do the next thing. So let me just do if souls is greater than 100, then do the next shit, which is pretty much do the fucking the script. So fuck, pressed X instead of copy. So let me just paste this in here, and down here to do that, and now in here let me do that, and in here let me do that, and now enter here and enter here, and now it's gonna go what is souls. Actually, you already have souls in it, so it's not gonna give us any errors. Yeah, I'm feeling like death as well. Why is everyone dying? I don't have a computer to play Gmod on, so rest in peace, or the street, or Steam to buy it. Okay, so now when we buy it, it shouldn't work because our spells aren't, or our souls aren't higher than 100. Okay, I guess it will work. Fuck it. Why not? Not like I'm trying to demonstrate anything or anything. That makes sense. So let me make this over 100. Because if it doesn't work now, I put the alligator the wrong way. Yeah, I put the alligator the wrong way. So this is actually meant to be that way. So copy, paste, and copy, paste. I know you're thinking, Flam, why didn't you just press the button? It honestly is a lot easier for me to just copy and paste it than doing all that over and over and over again. Okay, so now it should work because my spells are over 100, but if they're not, it shouldn't. Okay, so we have it working. Now we just need to make souls equals to the souls in the other script. So, so this is gonna have to be an update. So, souls is equal to um, souls text. Let's see if we can get that to work. Now just go here, copy, paste, souls text, and make this a UI dot text. And now let's see if we can get that to work. I don't know if it will, but fuck it, we'll see, won't we? Cannot convert to int. Okay. So the reason that didn't work is because we didn't get the to string at the end of it. So let's just copy this. Copy. And plop it on there and here. And now let's see if that'll work. It'll probably say cannot convert to string. When Mother's Day isn't till May. Really? Okay, I didn't know that. Finally got Diamond back on Siege for both accounts. It's draining. Fucking hell. Yeah, so you can convert string to int. Okay. So I really have no idea how to fix that, to be honest. Let me look that up real quick. Cannot convert string to int. Unity. So let me see if there is a way around it. And again, I get this bullshit web thing that isn't Google. Cannot convert string to int. So let me see if there is a simple way around it, and I'll look real quick. This is because your return type as data value isn't int, but you are sure returning strings for it. Change your return type to string, and this should remove the errors. No idea what that means, but okay. UI.text. Okay, so let me just go down here, copy this in here, and now where did I put that? Here. So now let me put souls.text and int. So as far as I know, this isn't gonna work because I'm doing it backwards, but we'll just see. Finally got my my break from playing 10 hours solid. Fucking hell, man. It's a bit much. Okay, so we need to find that souls right there. So, souls 0. Yeah. So let me go game manager here. And now let me go and kill a goblin or two and see if this actually updates. Or actually, let me just play it. Up this. Okay, so if I up this, that updates as well, which is good. But let me go and kill a goblin and see if it still works. Also, I need to have fire, so I need to make my souls over 100. Fire, and now back down to 0. And now close out of this and buy these 2 spells real quick. Okay, fuck it, even 1 will do. Whoa, there's all of them right there. Okay, so now I need to see if this actually changes. Okay, it isn't changing. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave that out for the time being. just in case it ends up breaking it down the line. So let me go and kill a goblin now and see if the if I still gain souls. If I don't, I've ended up breaking something. Okay, so let me see if I gain souls. Okay, I'm gaining souls. Okay. Took a little while, but okay. So let me just see when these disappear. Do I gain them? Yeah. Okay. How you doing, El? Oh shit, weapons and spells. Someone's been busy. Yeah. I've added in the ability now for you to swap your weapons. So, let me go game manager. If I put this to just over 100 here, just so I can show you it working. How you doing, El? If you have Gary's mod, I'm gonna be playing that after this stream. I'm gonna be doing another stream, so now you can change to lightning, water, and wind, and you can also have you can also use wind spells, which actually affect objects. So see there the rigid. Or let me make full screen here so you guys can actually see it. Sorry about that. Okay, so now see that barrel over there? If you shoot it, or if you shoot near it, it'll actually kind of trying to shoot close to it but not actually hit it. So see the way the wind, it kind of like blows it away. So if I do it with this stream, it actually shows you a lot more of it, so it actually kind of blows it away. And you can go in here and pick fire, and then it'll just change it automatically for you without you needing to do anything. So it took me a while to figure that out. It took me like 4 or 5 hours to get that to work. I've done that off camera, because if I done that in a stream, it would be a whole stream in itself just trying to get that to work. So El, if you enjoyed the stream, can you please give it a thumbs up? I will be playing Gary's mod, as I was saying, in a few minutes if you want to pop in and play it. Hey doing, Res1 Gaming. What do you mean add someone called Charlie? I don't have Gary's mod player because I don't have a credit card. Oh, you don't need to have a credit card. You can go to like a GameStop and get Steam points, and then you can buy it that way. As far as I know. So like as you can see, the water moves very slow. Actually, let me go in and add to the prefabs. Okay, so fire, all the fire work, the lightning don't. So lightning, let me add this, die. I actually think I can do it. I think I can do this in multiples. So let me die. So that should have added it to all of them. So now I can kill goblins with the water. So let me actually try that out real quick. Oh shit! Even if it's in my hand, I can hurt them now. That's a bit that's a bit OP. Didn't mean for it to do that. Okay. So now I'm gonna have to actually duplicate the water. And have I live in here, so there's no game subs. Oh fuck. Sorry to hear that. So now we need to go shop, object spawn, player. arm, and now I need to put in the water one in here, and then in this water I need to turn off the spell. So now let me see if that actually does that with anything else. So it shouldn't do it with fire, but let's just see in case. Okay, it doesn't do it with fire. Does it do it with lightning? It doesn't do it with lightning. We're good. Does it do it with wind? It might do it with wind, to be honest. I'm clicking all the wrong buttons and I created the fucking game. Yeah, it does it with wind. Okay. You do not want it to do that. See the way it actually like pushed them all up into the air? Okay. So now we need to do a duplicate of wind. So it's wind. Okay, wind. And then it actually should just work now. Hey, you doing, Dougal? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're having a good day. If you have Gary's mod, I'm going to be playing that in a few minutes if you want to pop on and play. Okay, so now let me just show you. That's how you destroy right there. That was fucking OP as shit. See, the wind is very strong. Like, the wind pushes them into the air and does damage to them, so it gets them away from you, see? So I am going to need you guys to play this game in a, probably right after this stream I'll update the version to the newest version, and you guys can actually play it there and then. And let me know in the Gary's mod stream if it actually runs okay. I do not know if it runs good or if it's a bit laggy, so you are going to have to tell me because I've added a lot of new shit into it. So before I go on ahead and add like 20 million more things to it, let me know. For the wind, I think it makes sense to push them into the air. Okay, grand. No, I don't have a computer that runs games. You don't need a computer that runs games for Gary's mod. Gary's mod is a very low spec game, so you should be fine. I'm gonna leave it for the time being where you guys can actually get the spells and the maces and all for free without needing to buy the spells. So you guys can actually what's it called? Like go right in here and then change without needing to get the spells, so you don't have to go through the hassle of trying to get everything to work. But just keep in mind when you go into the shop, this button opens up your spells that you can swap to if you want to try out the other ones, and then close it out and then close out. And then like if you want to buy the other spells, you just click here, and then if you want to have a mace, you click this, axe, you click this, sword, you click that, and then let me know. Okay, the wind for some reason just goes through the ground, which I'm actually just gonna fix right now because that is highly annoying. So wind trap, I actually think I turned off the collision on it. Yeah, I made it on trigger, which I shouldn't have done. My mistake on that. So now, yeah, there we go. That's what the wind is gonna be like. The wind is gonna go crazy. So don't use much wind, to be honest, because the wind adds a and I mean a fuckload of verts. Like right now, we are on 240. Like if you look over here, you're only on 30. But if you look at all the enemies, you're nearly reaching 250,000 verts. And I was talking earlier about like my weapon being 500 and something. I was like, oh, that's a bit much. But this is a lot. Yeah, it'll update it and I'll play. Okay, grand. And Flimsy will play it. And what are those enemies? They're goblins for the time being. But if you end up... Okay, right now you're only seeing 30. If you spawn it and look at it, you go from 30 to nearly 35. So this right here is 5,000 verts, which I am going to have to make lower. Because if you go in here and then do this, it brings you way too much into verts. So... But I think the lowest spec one, to be honest, is lightning. So if you have like the worst computer, probably use lightning because that only added like 3 verts or something. Right? Let me see when it deletes itself. Come on. Shit, that actually added quite a lot. Okay, that's still like the lowest. Where's the goblins? There they are. They're hiding in the shadows. They're creepy fucks when you just magically appear out of nowhere, I have to say. That's how you do a bowling right there. Strike. I'll also leave the light on. Actually, I'll turn the light off. And we'll see how it looks. So if you do have water or if you have wind, you're not going to have any light source. So if you do this, just let me show you. If you go lightning or water, this is what the game's going to be like. Because I haven't added a light source to the water. Same with the wind. So let me add a light source to them real quick. Just so it's not like fucking completely empty. So let me go here, add component, light, and then let me go point light, and let me make it for the water. Let me make it like a babyish blue, I guess, just like a slight blue, and then for the wind, I'll make it a type of a kind of grey. Like kind of like a darky grey. So I don't know if that's actually going to make the game brighter or worse. King, we're going to be playing Gary's mod if you want to pop on in a few minutes, man. Okay, so you have kind of a little bit of a light with the wind. So like you can still shoot it and it gives off the barest bit of light. And then you go and shop. As you can see, like fire is going to give off the most because it's a fire. Lightning gives off kind of the same as what's it called, as the fire, but it just makes it kind of more grayish. The water is just going to make everything blue, but it's not going to have much light, and then the wind is going to give off slightly less than the water. So like again, like you can decide on what you want to have. I'm actually going to do one or two things here to the fire. So where's my fireball? I think this is my fire. This should be my fire. Let me do fire. Yeah, fireball, and let me add in a flare to it. Okay, we haven't added flares yet, so let me just minimize this. Go in here, add. Nope, add package, and I think it is effects. Okay, let me look up this real quick because I don't wanna add it in and it not being used. I was here the whole time, but I was here the whole time, but was talking to someone. All right. I have a story. The goblins killed your family, and now you're going in their hideout to avenge your family. Like what I said earlier, you need a okay. So Unity lens flare. Okay, so this should just tell me which package it's in, just so I'm not looking around for it. So it is in the standard package install becomes available. Example, blooming lens. There's a bit of screen, sphere. This is either image effect or standard asset effects passage. So standard effects. So import effects. King, I messaged you on Discord earlier and to see if you were coming on. I didn't get a response, so I just thought you were off. Okay, so once this is done, we're going to be able to add it where when I shoot the fire, it's going to add like a lens. Shit, I just closed the stream, I think. I'm not too sure what the hell happened there. Sorry about that. So import. Okay, so I'm going to try run bathroom in a few minutes because I'm dying to go bathroom, and I think one of my family members is in there, sadly, having a shower, so I'm going to have to wait. I was actually meant to have a shower tonight as well. Fuck. Also, I think Neve messaged me. So let me just check here real quick. Okay, so I'm just texting Eve here. Sorry about this. There's shit to do at college. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is still installing, so that is perfectly fine. I thought it would have been well done by the time I looked up. So as you can see here, it's adding in like lens flares and all that. So I can add when your character moves, it adds like a blur effect to it, so it kind of looks like your vision's going blurry. I could also add it that if you get hit, your screen kind of like goes like fizzes a bit. That would be like pretty advanced shit though to add. I might add in sounds in the next video, so I'm gonna have to make a few sounds, and then for the next video I'll add them in. So when you use fire, you hear like fire, and then the wind will just be like, or I don't fucking know. Then lightning's just gonna be like, I don't know, I'm just making weird noises here just to kind of sound. I'm gonna use them. I'm actually gonna go in now and download this video and just add in them noises. AAA game. Most interactive thing ever. Worst sounds ever created. So now let me go into where is it here? It should be prefabs, fire. Here we go. And then in here, add in a flare, and I'm gonna add in a sun flare just to see how it looks. Now let me press play. Change to fire. And now when I shoot, it should add like a... Didn't add anything to it, to be honest, as far as I can see. Yeah, it didn't really add anything to it. So let me go in and add a texture. That doesn't seem to add anything either. Okay, sun. Let me see if this does anything. Yeah, that doesn't seem to add anything to it for some reason. It should be though. I don't know why it's not, to be honest. So let me just turn this off. Let me go into my main camera. Main camera player. Here we go. Let me go into my camera. And now let me go down here and go image effects, and we can do bloom and glow. So bloom, and let's just do bloom. Okay, so when I shoot fire, 10 out of 10 sound effect right there. So now when I shoot fire, okay, it should have made it. Okay, let me do threshold a lot, blur intensity, and sample distance 10. So let me just see if this actually does anything to it. So when I shoot a fire, okay, it's not doing anything, to be honest. So let me just remove that. Image effects. We could do noise, the color adjustment, which is good. Camera. We could do depth of field. Whoa, that's weird. Okay. So now things in the background are going to be blurrier than things in the foreground. So, see the way that's kind of blurry? But again, like, it makes the game run very laggy, adding all this shit into it. So I'm actually gonna just remove that because I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference while you're on a phone. See, the game runs a lot better now. So you're the fucking flash when you have it off. Look at that, like. Usain Bolt wouldn't have shit on this, look. Fuck all your goblins. People don't even know what's happening. Worst thing is, I know exactly where I am. So look, I'm gonna take this corner here. Take this corner here. Take this corner here. Take this corner. Boom, back in the same room. See? That is how good Flan is right there, boy. That is how good Flan is right there. So, I actually think I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to export this as a fucking phone build. Now, 1 second. So, let me actually just click dual input. Let me actually try find where the move button is, because people are saying that the move isn't really working the best. So, turn and look. I'm going to just move it up a bit and move it in. So, it's not going to be the bottom corner anymore to look around. And the move is just going to be moved up a little bit and moved in a small bit. So I will add images to that in the future so you guys can actually see what is happening. So let me save scene there. Let me export it as a Android game. So you're going to start off on the player. Okay, so actually let me go into power select just to be 100% sure it is actually going to bring you to it. Turn off stats. Okay. Hey doing Zero, what is the crack buddy? If you have Gary's mod, I am going to be playing Gary's mod in a bit. The reason I can't make it bigger, Weber, is because if I make it bigger, you guys won't be able to touch the other buttons to select your powers and whatnot. So, and now let me go build. Build this as 1.2.3. Save. And now the game is going to be converted from a PC to a Android build. So it's going to take a minute. I'm actually going to wait until this is done and then end the video, because then I'm going to have to convert it back from a Android build to a PC build so we can work on it. If you do have Gary's mod, man, you can pop on. Okay, I have it. Grand. So it'll be, thank you very much for the thumbs ups, whoever gave it to me there. It's going to be me, King. If King actually is going to pop on, I'm going to play Gary's mod, man. I'm going to play Gary's mod, man. I'm feeling a bit better. Grand. So it's going to be me, Midget, Zero. I think Zero said he's going to play, and then King if King wants to play. So it's going to take me about a minute or so. How you doing there, Smack? What is the crack, buddy? If you have Gary's mod, I'm ending this stream now in a minute or two, and I'm going to be playing Gary's mod if you want to pop on there. Flan, tomorrow do you have Overwatch? I do have Overwatch, but I might not be playing it tomorrow because I have to do a lot, and I mean a fucking lot of college work. So the reason I'm doing 2 streams now is because I might not have one up tomorrow. I still might. I just don't know if I will. So I'm kind of doing 2 of them now just to be on the safe side in case I can't. What is it called? Fucking if you guys can play this game once this stream is done, like once I put it up, make sure you're downloading 1.3 or 1.1.3 and not 1.1.2, because that'll be the older version. If you want to go and download it and then let me know in the Gary's mod stream if it plays okay, it would be great, so I actually know, and then I can change a few things according to it. Okay, so this is taking quite a while. It's stuck on the what's it called? Eaton occlusion, whoever the hell that is. Okay, I might delete a few of them effects that I brought in there, like the wind, or not the wind, the depth of field and the lens flare and bloom and all that. I might get rid of that just because, as you can see, it is taking quite a while. It doesn't take this long converting it back to PC because its main version is PC, so it just takes a while to build it into a phone version, especially now that I've added in all. Don't download the game now, man. I haven't updated it yet. Once this stream is done, the game should be up online for you to download. Okay, so I'm literally going to sit here and just wait until this stream is done, or until this is done, just so you guys know exactly when it is up, so you guys can get the right version. Again, I know this is boring for you guys, but King, I know you're saying you're going, if you can set up a Discord for me and you just to go in so we can actually talk to each other while we're playing it, that would be good, man. I'm actually going to need to buy a little shitty pair of headphones as well coming up soon, so I can actually play these games and actually listen to you guys without kind of fucking up the stream. 25 megabytes, damn. Yeah, I know, it's pretty big. I need to ask my teacher how to make the images not so big. God damn it, it's already done. Sorry, man. In the next video, I'll try add where the goblins will actually walk around the world and try find you. And then probably after that, I might leave it at that, and that could be the game done. for my teacher. I could still add a shitload more stuff, but yeah, 1 minute till my Gmod is downloaded or re-downloaded. Okay, so this is perfect time for the people who actually, if you just want to open up Gary's mod and kind of get shit ready, or if you want to pop on Discord or whatever. If you guys have a microphone and if you want to pop on Discord, I think we can talk. I don't want to be 100% and say yeah. I don't want, like, it's okay for King and Risky to pop on, but I don't know if other people are going to be dicks in the stream or not. So I don't want to just let anyone pop in, because this is actually taking a lot longer than it normally does. Keep in mind, I haven't changed it in a while, so this is converting all of the like new fire models, the new the torches, the door frame, the axe, the sword, the mace with the chains. So I don't know why it stopped. Was that it done? No, something else popped up. Gate. I have 150 stealth for 20x. Is that good? I don't know much about computers. Okay, I'm trying to just open back up Unity so I can actually see when it is done. You might, oh no, you can't see. I cut off my toolbar, but actually, you know what? I can close this. So let me actually open up the game website itself. Okay, so oh shit, we've got another rating. So it is 4.3.3 average. So that's pretty good. We have 58 views and 38 plays. Damn. Nice. Thanks, guys. So let me go and see. I've already added in here. So if you guys do follow this, I will be writing on this, like, the things I'm adding. So it says here, I'll be adding a way for you to change your spells, water, wind, and electricity in the next update, hopefully. Which is now done, which is good. Okay. Oh, it's a headset. Okay, grand. And then here is like people, here's Eddie and all, like, commenting, and Torn saying like stuff about it. So if you guys, you can actually connect. Can my friend Charlie John and join the Gmod? Yeah, go ahead. I do not mind. Just make sure he's subscribed. I'll fucking kick his ass if he's not. I'm only messing. But as you can see here, like, if you guys have a Facebook, you can sign in to this website with your Facebook, and then you can comment into these. So this is handy. So you guys can say, hi, it's Torn, or it's Weber, or whatever, and boom, and I can get feedback on this website rather than me going from YouTube video to YouTube video trying to get comments. And at the end of the year, I can show my teacher this and just be like, this is my game. Here's like me making it. Here's like the download ways you can get it, the description of it, a link to whatever the fuck this brings you to. I think it's my YouTube channel. Yeah, my YouTube channel. And then like updates I've done with like sketches and whatnot and all that. Yeah, the more people the better. Okay, so this is nearly done. It's at like 95% by the looks of it. So let me just go in to manage game, and let me just add it here real quick. The page has been published to your site. Let me go packages, add a new package, or manage package. Manage. So as you can see here, it's like 0.1, 0.11, 0.12. Make sure you download 0.13, because that is the newest one. So 0.1.3. That is going to be the latest up-to-date version you can get. And this is nearly done, so give me 1 second here, guys. Again, sorry about this. I normally do this off camera, but for this, just for the sake of you guys knowing these are getting the newest version. Okay. So Actually, I haven't played Gary's mod in a while, so I'm gonna be really bad at it. If King can remember that Minecraft map, it would be good. Okay, so that is done. So now I need to actually go back into it. And now I need to convert it back to a to PC. So switch platform, and now you're gonna see all that what just happened. Do it again, but putting it back into a PC so I can actually test it. So downloadable file here. Power up testing 1.3. He's eating dinner and he has homework, but he says he'll try and pop on. Alright. Okay, so once this is done, you guys can go and get the latest one. So the Gary's Mod stream will be on about like 5-10 minutes after this ends, because I'm going to have to create it and I'm going back through and whatnot, so just give it a minute and I'll do it. Okay. Yeah, okay. So as you can see, it actually goes up pretty fast. I am going to go into here and like change some of the details and add in the proper image and whatnot. Upload complete. Please wait while we process it. Make it other. Processing some more. So this is 25 meg. I am going to actually ask my teacher if there's any way I can reduce that size. I might have to go in and shrink down the images a little bit, which will make the game look slightly worse, but at the same time it'll make the game run a little bit better and it'll be less in size. So this is saying okay, it is now active to be downloaded. So publish release. Are you sure you want to publish this release? All of its builds will become active on the page. Yes. And now you guys can go and download 1.3. So if you guys can go and get that now, it would be good. How you doing, Eddie? How long do you think you're gonna be playing it for? Maybe 2 hours or so? I really don't know. How you doing, Eddie? If you have Gary's Mod, man, I'm gonna be popping on that and playing that in a bit. So actually, to be honest, let me just, while I'm in this stream, I might as well set up a bit of the Gary's Mod stream. I won't start it, but I'll just get a bit of it ready, so it'll save me the time. Okay. So yeah, let me click this. I done that for 5 hours. Oh my god. Okay, so Drunken Gary's Mod with subs. Create a new one. There's 7 people watching this. Nice. Okay. Paste. Copy. So if you guys want to go and download that now, the newer version, and let me know in this next stream. Flying my headset and not working. Be right back. Okay. Good. Going good. How's the game coming along? I've added a lot of new stuff to it, man. It actually, I think it's just done converting there, so I can show you it right now. I think. Okay. So let me go in. Let me just press play. So this is what I've added to it, Eddie. You can actually go and download this version now. So when you press play, start. You start with fire. You actually start off with a dagger now. You can shoot fire. You can shoot your stream of fire, and you can do your fire trap, which is all the normal stuff. You can go into the shop now and buy an axe. So now you have an axe instead of your dagger. You can get a mace, which I just created in this video. People were telling me to have like the ball on a chain type thing. So as you can see, when you swing around, it comes off the chain and like it actually swings and whatnot. If you attack, it kind of breaks a bit, but we will be working on how to fix that in a future episode. you can go in here and click your sword. So now you have a sword. None of them do anything different. They all do the same base damage. I can make them better in the future, but for the moment I'll leave it as it is. You can go in here and pick lightning, and then when you shoot lightning, you shoot your stream of lightning, or you shoot your lightning trap. Same with water. You can shoot water. You can shoot your water and wind. Wind is the only one that does anything different for the time being. Wind actually makes things move. Where's the barrel gone? Here's the barrel over here. So if you actually hit the barrel, you can see it move. So let me just do it like a 360. Now if you hit the wind, with the barrel, or the barrel with the wind, it actually starts rolling, which is pretty cool. Nice, I like axes. And I will go around and see, as you can see, that is freaking out. The reason it's freaking out is because the wind. So if I shoot the wind, as you can see, it goes crazy, because the wind affects all this is fucking amazing, man. The wind actually affects your mace, so I would say in the future maybe not use the mace when you're using wind. Just use like an axe or something. I will in the future be adding light sources coming out from each of these lights. I just need to ask my teacher how to do it. He said how to do it, but he didn't really show me how to do it, so I just need to fix it. Other than that, everything is still the exact same. The world is still the same. The goblins, I tried to fix a few of the goblins animations, but he just didn't want it change. Also right there, I don't think the wind done any damage there, so I'm gonna have to change that in the next video. So the only wind attack that actually does something is gonna be the wind, and then the wind trap. So let's see if the wind trap actually does something. Okay, so where's a few goblins? I can't even see. Okay, here we go. So as you can see right there, that just rips them to pieces if they walk into it. Let me try shoot another one, and he got me before I got to do it. Call my homie, and you know pigs playing basketball. What the fuck? Okay, so that is the end of the video here. I will be adding a lot more. Why isn't my webcam turning on? Okay, I will be adding a lot more stuff in the future. So if you guys do want to, let me know on the website or in the next live stream. So if you guys can download it and let me know in the next live stream if it runs well, it will be great. So I actually know. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, comment, rate, subscribe. I will be talking to you guys in this stream the second I end it. I'm just saying it for people who are actually watching this video now, so don't leave. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, comment, rate, subscribe, and hope to see you guys in another video real fucking soon. Bye.